The news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Diaz. Presidential aspirant Manila Mayor Isko Moreno is in Cebu City to inspect the ongoing construction of the Cebu-Cordova Link Expressway. Giving us more details, we have with us this afternoon via the phone Romel Lopez. Romel, good afternoon. Can you tell us the latest?
Yes, Risa, good afternoon. Mayor Scott Moreno is continuing his so-called listening tour in the Queen City of the South today. He admits that he wanted to earn the support of Cebu, known vote-rich province, for the 2022 presidential race. The Manila Mayor's first agenda of the day was to visit the CCLX construction project. Moreno, along with the officers of the Metro Pacific Tollways Corporation, personally inspected the bridge. In an interview, Moreno said he will be continuing the Duterte administration build infrastructure program for more jobs and opportunities for Filipinos. He added that by connecting Cebu to Bohol or Negros, Visayas can be an economic powerhouse. Moreno has also said that he dreams of connecting the over 10,000 islands of the country. This after his visit to the CCLX, the Manila Mayor also toured the town of Talisay and is now talking to BPO workers in the business district here in the city of Cebu. Rizal.
Thank you for those updates. That's Romel Lopez. Meanwhile, here are other developments in Philippine politics. Presidential aspirant Senator Panfilo Lacson and his running mate Senator Tito Soto are now in Laguna for their online Kamustahan, a hybrid forum. On Friday, Lacson, who is running under Partido Reforma, visited Cavite, his home province, where he secured the support of several towns for the 2022 polls. Presidential aspirant Bongbong Marcos is calling on the Customs Bureau and Agriculture Department to donate smuggled fruits and vegetables to communities in need. This came after authorities destroyed more than 300 million peso worth of vegetables and other agricultural products in Pampanga. And Vice President Leni Robredo, another presidential, joined her supporters in Negros Occidental in feeding malnourished children with lugaw. The feeding program, dubbed as Palugaw ni Leni, was initiated by the Laban Leni Negros Occidental group. We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The National Police recorded over 9,400 protocol violators on the first day of the implementation of Alert Level 2 in Metro Manila. In today's Laging Handa briefing, PNP Chief Guillermo Elizar said many individuals went out of their homes due to lesser restrictions. Elizar noted that 10% of the violations were related to curfew, but this is a lower compared to the figures during Alert Level 3.
Hapon, nakapagtala tayo ng 9,451 na mga violators. Kung ikukumpara natin to, Aljo, doon sa nakaraang 20 days na nasa alert level 3 tayo sa Metro Manila from October 16 to November 4, average daily noon is 9,746. So we can say na bagyang bumaba siya.
Now, more than 200 public utility vehicles were also halted for not complying to health protocols. Transportation Assistant Secretary Manuel Gonzalez said most of the PUVs were given warnings after they were seen overloading. The DOTR recently implemented 70% capacity in PUVs as the agency hopes to bring back a sector back to pre-pandemic operations.
Unang araw pa lang, ang pilot implementation ng 70% seating capacity rule ay nakapagtalang ay act ng higit na 200 mga PUBs na napara. Karamihan dito, punuan po talaga. Iba pa nga ang may mga nakatayo na nasita ng mga enforcer natin na mahigit natin ipinagbabawal.
climate activists stole the COP26 spotlight as they rallied against the role of big corporations in climate change and greenwashing. Let's watch this Bloomberg Quick Take.
Estamos aqui enquanto povos indígenas do Brasil e também do Equador, mas floods are ravaging different parts of Kampala, different parts of Uganda, and across the African continent. Historically, Africa is responsible for only 3% of global emissions, and yet Africans are suffering some of the most brutal impacts fueled by the climate crisis. Three things should stay with us as we continue to organize and mobilize and strike and speak up and demand for climate justice. That is faith, hope, and love. And the greatest of these things is love, because when we continue to love the people, when we continue to love the planet, that will be the strength we need to fight for a future that is sustainable, that is healthy, that is clean and equitable for all of us. Por isso, a nossa delegação dos povos indígenas do Brasil veio com a mensagem demarcação já. Nós queremos demarcar nossas terras indígenas, porque chega de genocídio, chega de mineração, chega de desmatamento, chega de queimada nos nossos territórios.
The climate crisis is driven by exactly the same things that drive poverty and inequalities the world over, and it makes those problems worse. It is driven by the same governments and bosses who think that their profit and growth is worth more than lives and livelihoods and a livable planet. This is not just a crisis of climate or emissions. This is a crisis of justice, of inequality, of poverty, of racism, of classism, of workers' rights and women's rights, and every intersection in between, in every single corner of the planet, from frontline activists to frontline workers. This is our fight. From George Square to Georgetown, Kilmarnock to Kampala, this is our fight. From Dundee to Dakar, Aberdeen to the Amazon, this is our fight, because climate justice is social justice, because together we are powerful, and because together we can demand the safer present and the fairer, greener future that all of us deserve.
Let's now take a quick look at today's other top stories. National Police Chief Guillermo Elizar is set to retire on November 13 as he reaches the mandatory retirement age of 56. But President Duterte has yet to decide on Elizar's successor. Among those shortlisted are Lieutenant Generals Joselito Vera Cruz and Efraim Israel Dixon, as well as NCRPO Chief Major General Vicente Dano Jr. and his predecessor, Devon Sinas. RT-PCR tests or swab tests are no longer required for fully vaccinated individuals in some tourist spots. Among the areas covered are Bohol, Cebu, Dumaguete, and Tacloban City. Meanwhile, some favorite travel destinations such as Boracay, Coron, Puerto Princesa, and Siargao still require a negative swab test result. And Philippine bet Maureen Montagne is Miss Globe 2021. Montagne bested 40 other candidates and was crowned in Tirana, Albania this morning. She is the second Filipina Miss Globe title holder after Anne Collins in 2015. Montagne also won People's Choice, Miss Bikini, and the pageant's head-to-head challenge. Now, for more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. I'm Riza Diaz. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.